Hi, my name is Julian Candela. Today, I will be teaching you about the skeletal and muscular systems, also known as the musculoskeletal system. We will learn how it works and what it is while doing some fun activities. Let's get started. This is the deck summary. In this lesson, students will learn about the human body with a focus in the musculoskeletal system. Students will gain an understanding of why the skeletal and muscular systems are essential and how our body helps us to complete everyday activities through the jobs of the system. Additionally, by the end of this lesson, students will acquire many skills. You will learn what the musculoskeletal system is made up of. You will understand the jobs of the system and what happens inside the human body. Finally, we will connect your daily activities to how the musculoskeletal system makes that possible. First, how many systems of the human body are there? There are 11 systems, each of which work together to protect us and keep us active. Today, we will be focusing on the musculoskeletal system. Let's go. The musculoskeletal system. This system provides support to the body and gives humans and many animal species the ability to move. The musculoskeletal system consists of the body's bones, muscles, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, joints, and other connective tissue that supports and binds tissues and organs together. What makes up the musculoskeletal system? As I explained before, the skeleton, muscles, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, joints, and other connective tissues are all part of the musculoskeletal system. Getting your body to move the way you want it to requires joints, bones, and muscles. The following are definitions of each part. The bones are made up of a protein called collagen and calcium phosphate, which make our bones hard and strong. The muscles help hold the skeleton together, give the body shape, and help it with everyday movements. Cartilage is soft connective tissue found between joints. Tendons are connective tissue that attaches bones to muscle. Ligaments are connective tissue that attaches bone to bone at a joint. Joints are structures that connect two or more bones and allow bones to move against each other to cause movement. These organs work together to provide support, protection, and movement for your body. Before we head on to the next slide, I want to introduce you to an activity. After learning a new piece of information, I'm going to ask you a question to get that smart brain of yours running. Are you ready? Okay. How many bones are in the skeletal system? If you said 206 bones, give yourself a round of applause. You are correct. An adult human body has 206 bones. But think back to when you were a little baby. Babies have tiny hands, tiny feet, and tiny everything. Slowly, as you grow older, everything becomes a bit bigger, including your bones. A baby's body has about 300 bones at birth. I know that might seem crazy because they're so tiny, but it's true. These 300 bones eventually fuse or grow together to form the 206 bones that adults have. Some of a baby's bones are made entirely or partly of a special material called cartilage. During childhood, as you are growing, the cartilage grows and is slowly replaced by bone with help from calcium. This is why it is so important to eat healthy foods and take good care of your body, so your bones can grow strong and help you every day. Some examples of calcium in food are milk, yogurt, cheese, and dark green veggies. So remember this when your parents tell you to drink your milk and eat your greens, because we all want you to grow tall and strong. Now let's dive a little deeper into what specific purposes the musculoskeletal system holds for our body. What are the functions of the musculoskeletal system? The musculoskeletal system provides support to the body and gives humans the ability to move. The bones of the skeletal system protect the body's internal organs, support the weight of the body, and serve as the main storage system for calcium and phosphorus. The muscles of the muscular system keep bones in place and assist with movement by pulling on the bones. To allow motion, different bones are connected by joints, which are connected to other bones and muscle fibers through connective tissues, such as tendons and ligaments. Cartilage prevents the bone ends from rubbing directly on each other. Before we head on, are you ready for the second question? What is an example of the musculoskeletal system working in our daily life? Hold on to your answer and try to remember it for later, because the next slide will answer this question. If you thought of any of the listed examples, consider yourself correct. However, it goes a lot deeper. We are going to study exactly how the system works. The musculoskeletal system actively works every second to keep us moving. It can be as simple as securing our mobility, stability, or posture, or as complex as aiding circulation, respiration, digestion, or vision. Think about this scenario. Imagine trying to kick a ball without swinging your leg or trying to throw a ball with an arm that was as wiggly as a rope. If you didn't have joints, you couldn't bend your leg to kick a ball, and if you didn't have bones, your arm would be as floppy as a rope. Without muscles, you couldn't move at all. Did you know there are 3 types of muscles in the body? The skeletal muscle, the smooth muscle, and the cardiac muscle. Now, what exactly are these muscles and what are their jobs? Let's figure that out. Number 1, skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles are the only muscles that can be consciously controlled. This means we move these muscles on purpose, and any action that a person consciously undertakes involves the use of skeletal muscles. They are attached to bones, and activating the muscles causes movement of those bones. Number 2, smooth muscles. Smooth muscle acts involuntarily, which means it cannot be consciously controlled. This means the smooth muscle acts without us even knowing. Smooth muscle lines the inside of blood vessels and organs, such as the stomach. The smooth muscle is the weakest type of muscle, but it has an essential role in moving food along the digestive tract and maintaining blood circulation through the blood vessels. This means the smooth muscles work when we eat without knowing it. Number 3, cardiac muscles. This type of muscle is strong and acts involuntarily, just like the smooth muscles. The cardiac muscle is located only in the heart and involuntarily pumps blood around our body. The cardiac muscle simulates its own contractions, which form our heartbeat. This muscle also works together with the nervous system to control the rate of contraction in which our heart beats. Remember these muscles and their differences because it will help you answer some questions later on. In the next few slides, I'm going to display a few scenarios, and together we will learn specifically what's going on in our body throughout the day, while deciphering which of the 3 types of muscles are used in each scenario. Scenario number 1, eating our favorite food. So let's think about what we're doing while we're eating. What's your favorite food? Think about what you naturally do when you eat. In order to eat our food, we have to chew, right? So based on what we just learned about the 3 types of muscles, what does it sound like our bodies would be using? The skeletal muscles and the smooth muscles. Now why is that? In order for you to chew your food, you need skeletal muscles. One example of a skeletal muscle that everyone knows is our jaw. Did you know the strongest muscle is our jaw because with all the muscles of the jaw working together, it can close the teeth with a force as great as 55 pounds. That's a lot. Let's try it out. Grab a piece of food, preferably something hard to bite into. Eat it as you would normally, but now pay attention to how your body naturally eats this food. This activity is so natural to us that we often don't pay attention to the mechanics of our body that help us process food. What do you notice first? Your teeth are biting into it, right? Well, what helps our teeth chew? Our jaw does. All of the muscles in our jaw work together to open and close our teeth and mouth all day, and we don't even think about it most of the time. See? It's many of the little things that you don't realize you wouldn't be able to do without the musculoskeletal system. Now, on to the bigger part of the scenario. What happens after we chew our food? In fact, the musculoskeletal system works together with the digestive system to process the food. The smooth muscles work involuntarily along our stomach and gastrointestinal tract. The gastrointestinal tract stretches all the way from the mouth to the anus. The smooth muscles, which are located in the walls of the hollow organs, contract and relax in order to push food through the esophagus into the stomach. However, it doesn't stop here. After the digested food moves from the stomach to the intestines, more muscles contract to pass the food out of the body as poop. If you would like to learn more about the digestive system more in depth, I recommend taking a look at the digestive system lesson created by one of the other volunteers with Interns for Good. I know that was a lot to process, so let's try out a simple scenario together next. Scenario number 2, walking or running. I have an activity for you to do that will help us fully understand how our muscles and joints contribute to our movements. Pause this video and run around for a minute or 2, but first listen to the instructions. You can either run around in an area of your home, run in place, or you can ask your parents or guardians if you are able to run around outside for a little while. You can also do this activity while walking if you prefer that. Okay, see you back here in a few minutes. Have fun! Welcome back. I would like you to think about how your body moved during the time you were walking or running. What were your arms doing? What were your legs doing? What about your feet? What were your shoulders and neck muscles doing? What were your stomach muscles doing? Grab a piece of paper and write down any answers you think of. Feel free to pause this video and think about your body's movements more in depth. Now take a look at the picture displayed above. This is a diagram of your body's muscles while you are running. As you can see, There are muscles everywhere in your body, and they each have a specific purpose. First, the neck muscles hold the head up and allow it to move in all directions. The shoulder muscles help you raise and lower your arms. The triceps and biceps are specific muscles in your arms that allow you to straighten and bend your arm. The abdominal muscles of the torso can help with breathing. The thigh muscles help move the lower portion of your legs. The calf muscles help us to pull the heel of our foot up and point your toes. Finally, the shin muscles help move the foot up and down and side to side. Question: which of the 3 types of muscles do you think our body uses when running? The answer is the skeletal muscles, because we move these muscles on purpose, and any action that a person purposely undertakes involves the use of skeletal muscles. Great job! If you would like to dive deeper into the skeletal and muscular systems, the following slides contain some engaging videos, worksheets, and games for students to use. These should also help if you're looking for additional practice, so let's head on over. Here I've attached links to fun, educational, and engaging videos regarding the muscular and skeletal systems. If you are looking for any other videos, YouTube and Khan Academy have many videos on every topic we have talked about and more. These are all great resources. Additionally, there's an immense amount of free printable worksheets and games available for students who are looking to practice and perfect their new skills. Above are some of my favorite resources too. Finally, here's a little bit about myself. My name is Julian Candela. I'm a rising senior in high school from Brooklyn, New York. In my free time, I enjoy playing volleyball, reading, and spending time outdoors. I love to hike, travel with my family and friends, and go for walks with my dog Jax. Give yourself a round of applause. You just learned about the skeletal and muscular systems. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 21incandelaj@shanu.org or juliancandela@gmail.com. Thank you.